G'day guys, how you going? I'm not going to justify why I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm just going to tell you stuff that I know. Money. The biggest secret of money. You've heard of crypto, you've heard of compounding interest, you've heard of all sorts of stuff. The biggest secret of money is a very, very simple rule. Straight to it right now. It is save 10% of every dollar that goes through your pocket. Save 10% of every dollar. If you're not a good mathematician, that is, if you get $1, you put 10 cents away. You get $100, you put $10 away. You've got to do it every day. If you're a beggar sitting outside McDonald's with your little plastic cup, what you get in that cup at the end of the day, you can put 10% of that away. You don't touch it ever. It's not to buy a car, it's not to achieve a goal, it's not to buy a house. It's put away for you forever, never to be touched. That is your little wealth hoard, never to be touched. If you do that as a young person, you'll be doing really well. If you've got a real shitty job, and okay, if you've got a really shitty job, and we all got to do it. Jobs aren't careers. Jobs are jobs. Jobs are to earn money while you're not got a career. Jobs are to pay the bills. Everybody. Number 2 point. Everybody will come back and say to me, when they read this, everybody will come back and say to me, that's all right for you. How much are you earning? It doesn't matter what I'm earning. What I'm saying to you is, everybody believes they have not got any spare money to put away 10%. Everybody believes that. There's very few people who can't put away 10 cents in the dollar. I'd almost say there's no people that can't put away 10 cents in the dollar, even the beggars. If you've got a job, you should be putting away a lot more than 10 cents in the dollar, but you've got to put, this is money put away for you, for yourself, never to be touched until you maybe get very, very old, because you'll reach a stage one day in your life where you're old and you cannot earn money. And if you haven't got money, and if you don't even live in a country that's got a welfare system, you're stuffed. And if you don't live in a culture where your children support the old people, you're stuffed. You mightn't have any children if you live in one of those Asian cultures or some European cultures that support, where the young people support their aged parents or their aged relatives. Somebody once told me, they were talking to a friend of theirs, and they're having an intimate conversation, and they said, I've just got no money, I'm broke, I'm just barely struggling. The other chap, he said, have a look around the floor of your car. I see takeaway food packets, KFCs, McDonald's, takeaway food. Takeaway food is a rich person's food. If you can afford takeaway food, you've got money to waste. People say, oh, $3 for a bloody hamburger. How can you get cheaper than that? There's lots of ways. One is, go and make a sandwich. Oh, geez, I'm not going to make a bloody sandwich and take it in my car and eat it when I get hungry. Okay, that's your choice, and that's why you got no money. You're eating takeaway. You've got more money than what you really need. You could be putting all that money away. But only put 10% away. Don't get ridiculous. 10%. You can do it, everybody can do it. Once you start trying it, you'll be surprised. You look at the end of the week, you look at the end of the month, and when you look at the end of a year, you won't believe how much money you put away. Secret of money. Number 2 secret of money, we all are programmed to get married. We are all programmed to get married. This is for men and for women. And I'll say this thing as a secret of life, over 50% of marriages fail. Nobody takes into account. Do not have joint bank accounts. You've got to be in your marriage with the knowledge that that marriage has a greater chance of failing than that has of succeeding. So why would you not plan for that? You've heard all the stories and you say, that's not going to happen to me. My partner is different. Everybody said that. Plan your marriage if though it is going to fail. Financially, to plan your marriage if though it's going to fail. That does not mean you love your partner any less. That does not mean you love your children any less. Possibly you love your children more because you are planning how to support them if the marriage fails. Because if your marriage fails and you find yourself destitute, without any money, lost everything, how are you going to argue to the court, which you'll have to, how you can have access to your children if you don't own a car and you don't own a house and you can't afford to rent? You're a homeless person because you didn't plan. 10%. Put 10% away. Okay, who am I to preach? I'm not getting into that. These words will ring true in your head. You will hear other people say them. You don't need to invest money. If you want to go invest on the stock market, you want to go invest in crypto, you want to go and speculate to accumulate, which is one of the worst sayings you could ever know. If you want to go halves in a business, here's another thing. Here's another one, nothing to do with this. If you want to go halves in a business, you want to open a restaurant, you want to go open up a corner shop, you want to go online marketing, go and work for someone who has a corner shop, who has a restaurant, who has a mechanical repair business, or has a truck driving business. Go and work for someone for 1 year at minimum, and then you will understand the business. Don't say, oh, I'm going to go half in this business is successful and we're all going to make money. Nuh-uh. You'll lose your money. Sorry, but that's true. 9 out of 10 times you will lose your money. And you believe that you're the 10th one that isn't going to lose your money. If you haven't got very great experience in all aspects of the business that you're going to invest in, you're going to be separated from your cash. That's the way it works. Have a good day, you buggers. Have a good day wherever you are in the world. Don't get depressed because life's so bloody great. Life's so beautiful. You don't need money, but it's a lot better with it. See you guys.